Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kay and I am Stitchy Fifer here on YouTube and on Instagram. This is what I'm working on today. This is a brand new chart for me. It is a little freshly brewed coffee by Little House Needleworks, designed by Diane Williams. Copyrighted 2017, so it's only 7 years old, so it's not an ancient chart, but it's not one of the newer ones either. Only has 5 colours of floss on it, and it's stitched. The code for is 28 count country French hazelnut from Mitchell. It's only 83 stitches wide by 113 high. You'll see that I've made a start to it. I was going to film me starting it. I was recording and then I made a mistake, and then my camera was too close to where I was stitching and it was just a hot mess. But you're used to that with me, aren't you, at the moment? Because we're still getting to grips with filming these stitch with me's. I dare say if I was to be stitching in a frame, it would go a whole sight smoother. But because I'm stitching in hand, we've got the variant that I can go out of frame, and I try not to, but you know, I don't always catch it quick enough. But we were going to try today with me stitching using the phone as a magnifier, but and which is what I was trying as well. But as I say, my phone was too close to the stitching, and I kept knocking it, which would have ended up with me possibly losing my temper and throwing the phone across the room. Yeah, I'm very short-tempered when I'm frustrated. I can get frustrated really easy. Not short-tempered, it's more frustration. But to let you see, we are going to try it again. I'm going to get that lamp. I'll put it there so that it's, because it is shining on my phone and it's making the screen. It's also out of focus. There we go. So there, yeah. And I have, as I say, I have started stitching. There we go. See, there's 1 and 2 a full stitch and 2 half stitches. The fabric I'm stitching on is the Rustico Aida from Zweigert. I got this from a vendor on Etsy, but I can't remember which one. It was possibly Look at S, but don't, you know, I'm not 100% sure. I got these, it's get the words in the right order, no, engage brain before mouth, you know. The piece I got is 19 inches by 21 inches, and it does come with a free alphabet chart, which is quite a pretty one, a floral one. Now, quick flash. I'm not sold on it. If you remember yesterday I was complaining about my Aida being rough and hard. This one's rough and hard. Not at all like the 18 count I was stitching on the day before. Not the day before. Not at all like the 18 count I did my long dog on, my Love It First Sight on. Or the piece of ivory, ivory 18 count that I have. This is really, it's reminiscent of a Hessian sack, which is why I bought it, because I bought it for this project because coffee, when it's delivered from, you know, we see it in all the films when it's a bag of coffee, it's in a big Hessian sack, isn't it? And yeah, I chose it for that reason. Not at all thinking that the fabric would feel that way. I just thought it would be the colour. lesson learned. I'll probably get used to it. I will get used to it, and it might loosen off when I'm stitching. I used my handy dandy corner tool that I got from Pip and Chip to mark my corner, and I marked it with a lovely heart-shaped pin, which I got from Temu, and then started my stitching. Now this is going to be really hard for me not to show the pattern because you know, I've got everything balancing on my knees, so these are the coloured flosses that are getting used. So there's 5 of them. Right, we've got Acre. I'm using the DMC colours, but the CXC version of them. 433, 840, 930, no, 938, sorry, and 3857, which is a beautiful. I love that burgundy. It's getting a bit, it's not as burgundy as that, it's not as red as that, it's more brown. It's a very dark, sort of dark rusty colour, rusty brown colour. It's really nice. Yeah, I think it's my light that's bringing it, making it like that colour, because it's not that colour at all. It's more, I don't, if I move it further away, it's not, you know, it's not. But I'm being drawn to those to that sort of shade at the moment, so it's not too, you know, it's not a colour I would reverse to using. Oops, just banged my head off my light there. The size of this when it's finished, if I'd done it on the 14 count, it would have been about 6 by 8, round up, 6 by 8 inches. I'm doing it on 25. I think when I checked to see if this fabric was big enough, I used the fabric fabric checker thing, app on my phone that I downloaded. I think it's X Stitch. It said it was 10 by 12 or thereabouts. So it's going to be a little bit bigger. No, it shouldn't be. It should be smaller because it's a larger count, isn't it? Maybe that was the size. Oh, no, that was the size of fabric I needed. 7 by. Still too big. To go 6, 4. 4.5 by 6. Something like that. It's not very big anyway, so it shouldn't take me too long. For my last words, but I mean the cup in the middle, the cup looks like it's quite a bit of stitching, quite a solid stitch, but in the letters, but I like that font actually. I might go on an internet search afterwards to get that font, see if I can find. If anyone's done an alphabet with it. Anyway, that's me going off on a tangent. Let's do some stitching, shall we? So, got my fabric rolled up and clipped. See if that helps me control it any. Working, is it? I'm too far over this way. Right. See if I can move my camera. And of course I moved the camera last night to get out of my way, and I can't find where I'm stitching now. Oh, for goodness sake, no. I'm not. I want to do 9 of these, so I've got a full stitch which was to start, and would you look at that? That's a mess. Check that one out. Start that bit again because that is an absolute mess. Oh, now I'm pulling my thread. Oh, for goodness sake. I need to invest in a better clamp for my phone, I think. The one I have is a gooseneck. It's not very long. I have it clamped onto the leg of the table next to me. I'm actually considering getting a flexible, you know, the one with the, but like the one that's on my light. It's like, it reminds me of a piston arm. So it's just clamped onto the table, but it's clamped onto the top of the table, so it's a little bit higher. So I'm thinking, I've seen them on Amazon. So I'm thinking about getting one of them. I should have got that one instead of getting this, but my friend said, because I got it and I said I was wanting to start and film myself stitching, and my friend said that it would be fine. It would be long enough, but of course my stitching's changed because my stand broke. So, but even doing it on the stand, I couldn't get the phone into the right position. I would have needed, I would have needed another person there to make sure that the stitching was in the frame before I started. No, that's too high up, that one. There. So, yeah. I think that's... There we go. That's actually better. There we go. If I bring that down that way a bit, I can actually see. Oh my goodness, I can actually see what I'm doing. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Eight. 9. I'll do 2 blocks over. Yeah, let's do another 10. So that's 1. Come on, through the hole. No, this isn't. I'm sorry, the little one upstairs must be playing with their ball. I live in a ground floor flat, so I'm getting the. That's through the fabric, isn't it? Yeah, I live in a ground floor flat, so I get the noise from upstairs. But I mean, luckily yesterday when I was filming the route, so I never got much noise. I did get from outdoors and like normal household stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. What a wind's about what? Just over a year old. She's a little sweetheart. She's gorgeous. She's got her big sisters at nurse school, so Sixteen. 18. Now, for those of you who are interested in my stats, the project I was working on yesterday, One Night Stand, I did a total of 800 stitches, which took me to around about 33% done. And I'm still just working on this on the border, so yeah, and I completed the rest of the left-hand border coming down to the corner, and I started on top of the back up on the right-hand corner last night, so right-hand border. So I want to get that border complete before I do the inside. And looking at the design, there's a floral border, and it looks like there's a floral border or part of a floral border inside it. So I might do that first. That's how I might tackle that inside. But that's a different project than this. So what I'm thinking about is there is a border around this, but it's a single stitch. It's a single line like this. And then it's like alternating blocks of 9 stitches of the, I think that's the acre. Sort of like a checkerboard effect around it. 2 lines of that. I don't know if I'm going to do that as I go or before I start, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, any. Won't matter, it'll just be the first one of the next square, so. Because I actually have to do 93. 83 across, but I'm not going to do them all at once at the moment. Maybe I should. I'll start to use up the thread. I'll see. I want to get this corner established first anyway, so. Oh, where's the, through the hole, come on. So how's the weather with you guys today? Woke up to cloudy skies this morning. As I was saying, the west is getting the sun today seemingly, and we might brighten up later on. We might be lucky enough that we might be far enough, where I stay, we might be far enough west that at least get some blue sky. Not a big fan of grey skies, although it does make it a bit easier for looking at screens and things inside, doesn't feel any cooler. It still feels quite muggy, quite warm. I mean, it was about 10 degrees at 7 o'clock this morning, so I don't think we're going to get up to quite as what we were yesterday. It said we were up at 17 yesterday. It felt a lot warmer. It felt a lot warmer than that, but and again, where my stitching spot is, I'm right inside my living room window. That's not my washing machine, guys. That's my upstairs neighbour's one. Where the washing machines are situated in our kitchens, there must be a joist under them. Oh, no. Put that through the fabric, you twit. You put that through the fabric, you idiot. So yeah, there must be a joist. It must be where that is. And so whenever her washing machine goes on spin, it rattles my bathroom door. I dare say that when the neighbour above her puts their machine on, her door does the same thing. So, we all had a bit of a joke going that if everyone had their washing machine on at the same time, and everyone's machine went into a spin cycle at the same time with the what would happen with the flats, because obviously, taking into account vibrations and things. No one could come up with a suggestion of what would happen. I mean, I know what I think I know what would happen is that we'd all you'd feel the vibration through the flats, but there's 6 flats in my block, so and then another 6 attached, like, you know, 6 and then 6 in the block. That's something that always confuses me, actually. With Americans, you call the ground floor the first floor? And I was like, no, first floor's the floor above. But, so I know if I was ever to be in America and someone said to me that something on the first floor, I would automatically start looking for the lift or stairs. Just because, to me, the first floor is upstairs. What do you think? Shows up quite nice against that, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oops. Now, the way I count when I'm doing full stitches, that's 6. That is. We've done 1, 2. For goodness sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. Eight. I've jumped an extra stitch down there. Oh no, so I'm still at 8. Okay. And a half. 9. And a half. 10. Can't see it. Come on, join in. And a half. Oh. Have I done that over 2 stitches up there, does it? No, I just haven't. Oh, goodness sakes. Hold, please. I'm brogging. Sorry about that. I hadn't noticed that until I got further down. Isn't it always the way that when you do a stitch like that, you don't notice it straight away, and when you can actually fix it easier, it's not until you get further down that you notice it. And don't know how I did that. I did. Can't get my needle. Oh gosh. This needle does not like this thread. Or should I say this thread doesn't like this needle. It's not going. Oh, what the hell? It's not going through the eye of the needle. Let's see if I can do it through the. I have to use the threader bit. Oh, for goodness sakes. This needle shouldn't be, I shouldn't be having this issue with this needle because it is a fresh needle, brand new needle, fresh out of the packet. I only usually start having an issue with threading a needle once it's been used for a little while and it starts to bend. And it's straight, I mean, it's a new needle. Hello, Charlie, where have you been hiding? Is he under there, is he? Excuse me, Floss. Thank you. Where are you at now? I can feel you staring at me. You've already had your breakfast. You're not getting any more. Ugh. There's the hole hiding. Come on. So today is Friday the 20th of September. So happy birthday to anyone who is celebrating today. Happy anniversary if you're celebrating an anniversary today. I hope you have a lovely day. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Friday is obviously the last work day of the week for most of us. You got any plans for the weekend? That's my question for today. What are your plans for the weekend? Are you doing anything nice? Do have a good time, and always tell us about it. In the comments about what you're doing, and or if you're seeing this and it's not a week, it's not it's not Friday, it's maybe Monday morning you're watching this. Playing catch up like I am. I'm about 3 days behind with my Floss chips at the moment. Tell us in the comments what you're doing this weekend or what you've done this weekend if it's after the weekend that you're watching, and I've got a man coming today to measure up my rooms for my carpet. They were supposed to message me yesterday to tell me what time he would be here, and that's not happened. So I don't know if he's definitely coming today or not. And then the carpets are supposed to be getting fitted on Tuesday, so there may not be a stitch with me on Tuesday. If there is, it may well be stitched later, filmed later in the day. Because it's going to be an all day thing, because I'm getting a new carpet in my living room, my hall, and my bedroom, and I'm getting new linoleum in my kitchen and my bathroom. When I moved into this house, I had no flooring at all, and I've lived that way for 3 years. Basically, I moved just as we were going into the second lockdown here in the UK, just at the Christmas time, and there was no one was allowed to, you couldn't. I wouldn't say you couldn't get workmen to come out, but it had to be an emergency, and there was all these restrictions and that in place. And I was in a homeless hostel in Dunfermline at the time, and so I was coming out of homeless, but I couldn't claim the same grants and things that you can do, because I had actually been allocated a house before I was in the hostel, but because of the restrictions that were in place, it was like 7 days between each of the trades coming in to do their bit to get the house ready. So it took, instead of it only being done in a matter of 3 or 4 weeks, it was done. It took them 8 weeks to do the whole thing. To do the inspection and to arrange for the joiner to come in and do his bit, and the plumber to come in and do his bit, and then the painters, and it took. Oh, what have I done? I've just gone straight across there, haven't I? See, I caught it that time. So it took a lot longer for me to get into this house. And then, because I didn't get that, I didn't get told what help I could get. Everyone just kept saying, oh, contact so-and-so, contact so-and-so. But one of the things I have with my mental health is if I get overwhelmed, it's like I'm an ostrich, and I stick my head in the sand and don't do, and I'm stubborn as well. If someone tells me to do something, I won't do it. I'll say I won't do it. I won't necessarily do it at that time. I've still got the same paint colour on the wall, the same council magnolia on the wall. I have got a decorating grant because I've had there was a leak in my bathroom, which has left me with watermark on the wall, and they've given me a decorating grant for the bathroom, which will let me get the paint that I need to decorate the bathroom. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy the paint with it and save to get someone to come and decorate for me, because I'm not able to do it myself. I'm not fit to do it myself. So yeah, that's the next upheaval will be getting the decorating done. I'm wanting to do my walls not white, but it's a very pale grey, but it's got an opalescence to it. It's called Polished Pebble. It's because my hallway's quite narrow. It is very narrow. In fact, I was saying to the guy yesterday when I was delivering my washing machine how narrow my hall was, and it's a T-section, it's a T-shaped hall, and he was trying to get around the corner with the washing machine. Him and these two guys literally picked my washing machine up and carried it out. And I brought the new one in, but I said that to him. I said that's a tight corner, that, and he's like, yeah, it is. And the guys, when they were bringing my furniture in, I mean, the sofa and the chair that I picked that I'm using now, they don't look big and chunky, but they are. I can't even get the chair out of the room myself. I need two people to do it, because I was wanting to put this chair into the spare room and turn that into an office and come study. My plan is ultimately to have that as my craft room, but because I'm getting a grant to do my carpeting, because that was done through a grant, I couldn't, because I don't use the room, because I don't need the room, because there's no one else, there's only me in the house. They wouldn't do 2 bedrooms, although I did the bedroom I'm using. Technically, I shouldn't be getting the hall done. They don't normally, the man that I spoke to, when he phoned to go over, what I was needing and what have you, he explained to me that technically I shouldn't be getting my hall done, hall carpeted. They wouldn't normally pay for that, but because I've got mobility issues, it would be considered a change of level between the bedroom and the living room and the hall, because my living room's getting the carpet, my bedroom's getting the carpet. It wasn't that one, it was, wait a minute, is it that one? That looks weird. It is, I need to come out that one. Oh, you twit. I went through the fabric again. Because there would be no carpet in the hall, it would be a change of level, which would be considered tripping hazard. So, rather than me ending up tripping over the rug, the carpet as I go into the room, they we're working out the price of carpeting for my hall as well. And I said I didn't have linoleum down in my kitchen or my bathroom when I moved in. It's just the floor in the bathroom still has some of the old tiles on it that haven't been able to get lifted. That's done it again, isn't it? That one as well. I thought it was just that one stitch. It's the one above it as well. So yeah, I'm getting new carpets. And also they give me new curtains and a curtain track in my living room. That's because it's a privacy thing. And he said, you don't need them for the bedroom. I said, no, my bedroom I already have curtains up. So, try that. And now, I have to get close to the end of this thread because it came off the needle. It'll take time, but I will get the house the way I want it. As I said, I want a craft room. I mean, the bedroom is at the front, same as the living room, and it would be the ideal craft room because of the amount of sunlight it gets. But I have a king size bed, and it wouldn't fit in the spare room. You'd be lucky to even get a regular double in there. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm splitting the fabric again. The same bit, only with the upstroke instead of the downstroke. Oh. Oh. It's really awkward. I wonder if I can zoom that in a bit more then. Let's bring it over this way a bit more. There we go. No, I want to go down another one. To there. I mean, if you could see how I was sitting right now. I'm actually resting my chin on my shoulder, basically. Which explains why I had a sore neck yesterday. But, hey ho. I don't even know how many stitches I've done. I'm not going to be counting stitches on this. I don't think. I won't be doing the same on any paper pattern. I won't be counting stitches. I'll just record my progress with progress pictures, I think, on my Notion app. I like that Notion app because I can update my shopping list on it when I'm sitting. You know, I can sit on my laptop with it, with my stash, and go through my stash and update my shopping list, and I can get it to come up on my phone when I'm doing my order. And I can actually see what I'm needing to order. But yeah. I'm not even been counting these. What I'll do is when I do the checkerboard effect, I'll count the blocks coming down to make sure that I've got the right number. As opposed to counting stitches, I think. Because it starts with one right tight in the corner. Yeah, it's right. There's a block of 9 stitches tight in the corner. in every corner, so I'll just count the number of blocks coming down. Oh, we're getting some tiddles again. Do you hear him, do you? Oh, you tell him off then. Pardon me. Pardon me. Charlie's just sitting, just standing staring at him. He's still looking at him. Hey, you just staring, you're just looking at Tiddles, thinking you're better off because you're indoors. You're not better off, actually. You're probably worse off than him because he's getting to explore. Oh. Right. I think. Why is it you can never get your needle to go in a straight line when you want it to? No, I don't want you to go through the fabric. What I want you to do is to go through the loop of the stitch. There we go. Right, we are at 53 minutes done. Where's my scissors? Oh. There. Oh. There we go, there's a start. Oh, come on, I only want one strand. Why are you trying to pull out two? Come on, I only want one. Oh, what do you think? Do you think that's going to show up alright? Of course, I'm only doing one strand. I should have been doing two strands. No. Oh well. I prefer one strand on 18 count, to be honest. in the right place, isn't it? Nope, I went through the thread. Blue fabric, so. What the hell have I done? Whoops. Where's the bit of fluff? I don't like the ecru on this fabric. It's really hard to see. It's almost as bad as white on white. Oh God. Ooh. Yeah, when you hold the strand over it, you can see it. But when you got the stitch, it's really hard to see it. Oh boy. I might have to change the ecru colour. Might change it for a cream. Oh. I dare say if I was doing 2 strands, it would be different. It would be a lot. Where's my... Yeah. Do you think? You can hardly see it. Let me see. Right. Right. Anyway, that's one strand, a single strand on these 9. This one, I've done it twice. I made the stitch twice, sort of, across and across, bottom left, top right, bottom left, top right, bottom right, top left, bottom right, top left. Can't see it. I might change that to cream. I wonder what that's 543 would look like. Is that going to be too yellow? Sorry for the crinkling. That's 540. That's the ecru. I don't know. Do you guys think do you think that's too yellow? Bear with the rest of them. Right, there's the ecru that we've got. Do you think that's gonna be probably across them? What do you think? Four. I think there's a lot of it around it. I don't really want to go. I have to go and change the fabric colour because I don't have another. I don't know if I can get another fabric here quick enough. Let me have a look at the picture again. It's more of a beige, isn't it? Do you think the same beige that I used for I know that Zweigart do a beige fabric that is based on that. Because I've got one, I've got a piece. We'll have to think about it anyway. This might be getting picked out and restarted if I can't get the fabric, if I can't get the thread. I can't figure the thread out. Oh, wait a minute. This is 50. Yep. There, that's 50. Is that too close, do you think? Or there is, I'm saying 50, it's not 50, it's 5. Goodness gracious, I'm looking it upside down and reading it wrong. And then we've got 6 and 7. Oh, 7. It's not too close to that, is it? It is, isn't it? It's too close to that one. Damn, what about 6? And that fabric. I think it's getting washed out now, which isn't not helpful. There we go. Try that. That's 5. That's 6. And that's 7. Brown, that's too brown. Anyway, What do you think? Not that one because it's too dark. One of these two instead. Do you think? I pull to 5. 6 is just, I think, too close to the fabric. I think 5 is possibly going to be changed to 5. I'm going to pull that back out, that achron. It's too light. It's not showing up well against that fabric. So I shall pull that one and pull that out, and I'll sit and start pulling threads and try and figure out an alternative to the acre. When you hold the thread, when you got thread, even the single strand, it looks okay. It looks like it would show up okay. But when I'm looking at it, I mean, take that, turn that light off. I'm going to struggle to stitch that. It's too light. It's almost like stitching white and the off white. You know, is it 3685? You know, it's almost like stitching them on white fabric. I'm kind of stumped, I think, because I think the 543 is too yellow. Let me know what you guys think. Whether you think 5 or the 05 or 06 is going to work better. I think I'll just do a little test swatch up in the corner of them. I'll do a little square of each of the crew and then the 5 and the 05 and the 06. I'll post it and the community tab and on it on Instagram and see which people prefer. Anyway, that's me. I was going slightly over my hour today. So if you like what you see on the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell and go and select all on that, so you get advice whenever I upload new content. I'm kind of a bit sort of annoyed now that I've done those stitches and I've got to rip them back out, but yeah, it is what it is, as I say. Whatever you're doing this weekend, have a good weekend. I will be back tomorrow. Your regular scheduled broadcast will commence tomorrow with a new whip. And can't wait to see what I'm going to stitch tomorrow, actually. I am going to work on and off today on kitchen shelf, because I'm kind of a bit annoyed now with myself with this, or I would have kept working on this. So whatever you're doing this weekend, hope you have a good weekend, and happy stitching, guys. Bye. Oops, I can't get to the button.